Shalom from King David, man. This is part 2 of my Sunday, sounding the final trumpet, man. Chapter 13, continuing reading Second Ezra's, man. And it came to pass, yeah, after 7 days. It doesn't say yeah. I just added that little bit in there, man. And I dreamed a dream by night, and look, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and look, that a man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. You best believe the angels rock with me, man. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth fails when it feels the fire. And after this I beheld, and look, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number for the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Yeah, the SQV Act 1666, man. I ain't dead in at sea, man. I'm very much alive, willing and able to handle my states myself. How much of a threat, yeah, have I been to this system, man? You understand? Because I'm saying, yeah, you should all do the same, man. Stand up out the sea as well, man, and say, fuck this shit, man. Don't swear, King David, don't wreck it, man. You're doing everything so well, man. You're coming across so peaceful. Don't wreck it with your ADHD, man. Calm down, King David. No swearing. But I beheld, and look, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place wherein the hill was graven, and I could not. So he didn't know where the location was. And after this I beheld, and look, all they that which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. And look, as I saw the violence of the multitude that came, the helicopters, the Chinooks, man, the flipping planes, oh my gosh, the harassment, the coercive of abuse, oh my gosh, oh, flipping heck, it's been crazy for King David, but he just kept on going because it's nothing, man, you dig? Yo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor sword, look, love, peace, save lives, nor any instrument of war, but only he sent out of his mouth, as it had been, a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest, yeah. And they were that, yeah, weren't they? I just added it in my little remix, man, you understand? And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them all up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and a smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Afterwards, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call up to him another peaceful multitude. Okay, and there came much people unto him. Many people are going to come to King David, man. The scriptures speak of it, man. You understand? Many people come to him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awaked and said, Thou hast showed my servant these wonders from the beginning, and thou hast counted me worthy, for thou shouldest receive my prayer. And then I'm going to read this other part now. It says, he, this is not people, man. He that shall endure the peril in the time has kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. Know this, therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. Whereas thou sawest a man coming from the midst of the sea, the same is he whom higher, the highest has kept a great season. He's kept me many lifetimes, man, many reincarnations, by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou saw that out of the mouth there came as a blast of wind and a fire and storm, and that he held neither sword nor instrument of war, that the rushing in of him destroying the whole multitude that came to subdue him, This is the interpretation. Behold, the days will come when the Most High will begin to deliver them. Listen up, man. Second Exodus, man. Listen up, man. Behold, the days will come when the Most High, higher, will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell upon the earth. And the one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another. This happening now, man. One people against another, and one realm against another. At that time, at the time, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen which I showed you before. Then my son shall be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have against one another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as you saw them willing to come and overcome him by fighting. But he shall stand on top of Mount Zion, yeah, because I'm the Messiah, man. I know who I am. There's like legions of angels around me. And Zion shall come and be showed to all men, being prepared and built like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest, and they shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and their torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented. Book of Enoch, torments, man, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labour by the law of the living creator, by the law, yeah, by the law of the living creator, man, which is like unto fire. You will be destroyed, yeah, by the law. Like unto fire, man. I'm telling you now, if you don't keep this law, man, you go to hell, man. You understand, man? Simple as. And this the 10 tribes are coming as well back, yo. Look, check it out, man. Yo, these are the 10 tribes. And whereas those saw that he had gathered another peaceful multitude, yeah. Those are the 10 tribes, yeah, which were carried away prisoner out of their own lands at the time of Uzziah, the king whom Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. He carried them over the waters past the Antarctic ice wall, man, do you understand? Into a land where no one had ever dwelt, man, called Azareth, man, do you understand? They're big, the 10 tribes, yeah, the 10 tribes are not complete, man. And without them, yeah, the children of Israel, the remnant, aren't complete, man. We need them more, man, do you understand? But look, they counsel among themselves, and they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go into a further country, whereas mankind never dwelt past the Antarctic ice wall, man. Yo, the Antarctic Treaty, yeah, they're holding way more lands, yeah, past the Antarctic ice wall. Do you understand? Like, way more lands. Check out Admiral Richard E. Byrd, man. Do you understand, man? He's got interviews, man, saying little America and all that. They're doing shit over there, man. Now, do you understand? What do you think they got fucking Antarctic Treaty, man, the longest serving treaty with so many countries part of it, man. You can't get near that place, man, without getting shut down, man. You understand? Or getting shooed away, man. You understand? They don't want you to see what's past that Antarctic ice wall, man. There's way more lands, and they're keeping you suppressed in these colonies that they built, yeah, which they're becoming overcrowded, man. You understand? And there's way more lands past the Antarctic ice wall, man. They're lying to your face, man. They're lying to you, man. The elite at the top, and they're lying to you, man. You understand? And that's where the 10 tribes went, man. They went past the Antarctic ice wall, yeah, to a place called Azareth, man. It's not in our realm. It's not. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Yeah, it's not in our realm. It's past our realm. It takes a year and a half to fucking get there. Do you understand? Look, it says it in here somewhere, man. It says they might keep. It says that they might keep their statutes. Yeah, they've been practicing the law over there, man. They're gonna come and meet us again in a bit, man. You understand? Wherever mankind had dwelt, that they might keep their statutes, yeah, which they never kept in their own land. They entered, because that's why we went into captivity, man, because they didn't keep the statutes of the Most High, man. The contract was broke, and they entered the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. For the Most High showed signs for them, and held still the flood, so he held back the waters till they were passed over. Said, for through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half, a year and a half, a year and a half. More lands past the Antarctic ice wall, man. Do you understand? That's how long it takes to get there, man. And they've been practicing, yeah, keeping the law of the living creator, man. And they're gonna come and meet us again in the end times, man. It says, now when he destroys the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain, and then shall he show them great wonders. I'm gonna show you great wonders, yeah, great wonders, man. You understand? The Most High will show you great wonders. Forgive me. I'm reading that wrong. I'm dyslexic, man. Then shall I hire that bearest rule, show me this. Wherefore I seen the man coming up from the midst of the sea, and he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon the earth see my son, or those that be with him, but in the daytime. This is the interpretation of the dream which thou sawest, and whereby. Yeah, man. It's amazing. Oh, read it. Read it, people, man. Read it. That's the Apocrypha book, man. Book reading. That's the Torah. Praise high. Sorry, I get so passionate when reading the scriptures, man. I swear down, man. So this book highlights taken from this book: The Secret History of Human Research, The Great Mud Flood of 1834, the 1587 Plasma Event, The Biblical Flood, and Other Historical Reset Theories by Donnie Davis, man. Tartara, Human Cloning. Oh my gosh, man. So much has been hidden from us, man. Some, forgive me, I'm dyslexic, yeah. So my pronunciations on some of these words aren't going to be the best. If ancient engines were shaped like today's tokamaks, I might have butchered that. Tokamaks, gazebos. Looks like it says gazebos to me, man. Like garden gazebo, and baptismal could have been ideally housed in these octagonal structures. A tokamak is a machine that confines a plasma using magnetic fields in a donut shape that scientists call a torus. Contemporary tokamaks are used in thermal nuclear fusion power. Modern tokamaks look like they could have fit inside these old structures. And there's a picture of it. You can see it there, people. Model of a Soviet tokamak 10 from 1975. Some octagonal shaped fountains hold interesting structures that look like antennas. Schooner, Schoner. Brunnen, I think it says Brunnen. Beautiful fountain is a 14th century fountain located on Nuremberg's main market next to the town hall. It's considered one of the main attractions of the city's historical mile. Mudflood theorists claim it was an antenna that conveyed eternal energy to special receivers. These receivers would convert the energy into a luminous plasma to generate light or electricity. Wow! Did most gazebos or baptismals before a reset resemble this fountain with machinery inside? So much information being hidden, man. So much, man. So much. Book highlights will continue next time, people. And next we have Jacobite gleanings from state manuscripts, the short sketches of Jacobites, the transportation in 1745 by J. Macbeth Forbes. These are not from Africa. Blessings to my brothers and sisters in Africa, man. Blessings to you, man. But we are not Africans. But I know a lot of my people are in Africa, man. We've been scattered. You understand? These people were taken from the lands in the UK. Yeah. I have also sent a list and exact description to my agents in all our colonies, colonizers, our colonies in the West Indies, that they may be the more easily detected in court in case they are taken in any homeward bound. I can't read this. I can't read this. Ship. I can't read this. And it's a ship. Yeah, ship. A copy is enclosed for Admiralty least any should escape. So basically, Admiralty law, who's transported on ships, like it says in Deuteronomy. They're making out that we're dead in at sea, but we're not, man, because we're here, man. When I look in the mirror, I see my sen. When I look in the mirror, I see my sen. Patois and Mancunian. When I look in the mirror, I see my sen. You dig? I'm a real person, man. I'm not a clone. I'm a real person. I'm not dead in the sea. I want my shit back, man. And my family do too. You're not exactly going to turn your shit down, are you? You're not going to say, no, King David, we don't want our keys back to our properties, man. I don't understand that. We don't want our shit back, man. We're happy in captivity. We like it, man. Perpetual means forever, 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 ever. So it means, your children are going to be enslaved. If you don't do nothing about this, your children will continue to be enslaved. Your children's children will continue to be enslaved. Their children will be enslaved. Someone's got to cut the fucking line, man. You got to cut the cord and say, fuck this shit, man. You've got to have a change, man. Change is going to come. Understand? You're going to be the change you want to see, man. Stand up and use your mouth to fucking speak up for truth, man. Stand for truth, man. Vibrate on truth, man. You understand? Check it out, man. I forgot to show you this before I go. People. Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what an American is. Tropical tribes founded by the Europeans, man. We were all over the place. Olmec heads. Got all the pictures all over the place, man. The carvings and thing, man. You understand? Look. It says a victorious Maya, higher. Change the M to a H. Maya, higher. Yeah. Almost. Just look, the M does look a bit like a H, man. Maya warriors, a detailed from one of the mural paintings at. I can't pronounce that word there, so. The scene depicted is probably a successful raid on another tribe to obtain prisoners for sacrifice. There you go, people. It's you, man. It was already there. But no, look at all the gods that you're serving there, man. Fucking hell, the Most High was angry. All the different gods. This book here has got all the different gods you're serving, man. All the different deities and gods that they're serving that enraged the living creator, man. Makes him angry, he's jealous, He's like, hang on, I made you. And how dare you serve these false gods? I am the one who made you. And he gets angry, do you understand? I'm trying to say he gets angry, he's fierce, man. Very fierce, man. Conch Shell! I got Conch Shell, man. Just believe, man. And I, people, the last dragon, man. Till next time, Shallian. That man's a beast, man. Look at the dragon, man. Oh, Shallian, people. Peace to you and gentlemen. Take care, people. Peace.